Greetings everyone, BJ Waller back with you for another adventure in American Truck Simulator here for simulating reality. Let's see where we're at here. It is Wednesday afternoon, almost 1:30 here. Let's take a look at our drivers. Let's see how the girls are doing here in Albuquerque. Anna, not doing too bad there. 2,300, our newest hire, Monica. Up to 5,700 per day. Very, very nice. Let's see where she's at. From coming back to Albuquerque from Farmington with some used packaging. She's stopped to rest, so she should be back in Albuquerque in 5 hours. So what has she done so far? So she's been doing pretty good for her first week here. She's wrapping up her first week and has been turning a tidy profit for us. That we've got to like. You gotta like that. So let's see where we're at here. So we've got her with high value cargo, which will give her 3 pips in that, 3 ticks, whatever you want to call it, 3 boxes, which is pretty good. And she pretty much has everything unlocked except the ADP certificates, which I'm not going to worry about too much. She's got 1 in eco, which is fine. Not really that useful here in American Truck Simulator because gas prices are kind of cheap, but still saves us a little bit of money anyway. Yeah, so I think after we get 3 pips in high value, what we're going to want to do is give her some more long distance, and the same thing with Anna as well. I think Anna's pretty much in the same boat here, except she doesn't have fragile or just in time. But we definitely want to get her 3 pips in high value. We want them to start bringing the money in. Let's see how she's been doing here. Yeah, I saw this. There's one point where she couldn't find a job from Raton back to Albuquerque. Cost us $200 there, but she's otherwise been doing pretty good. This last job she just did here. Over 3 days, not bad. This last job right here, heading back to Raton, $3,000. So that's not too shabby. She's starting to beef up there a bit. What's she doing right now? So has found. Oh, she's taking a ventilation shaft from Raton back to Albuquerque. Oh, she's going to the airport. We have to do that because there's a Steam achievement for that. She'll be back in 4 hours. But same thing. Once she levels up and gets that 3rd pip there and 3rd tick there in high value, we're going to throw, they both got 1 point, right? Yeah, we're going to both throw them into long distance to get at least 1 or 2 more. I'm thinking maybe go 3 on that as well. That'll give them a fairly good distance to drive for jobs. And then after that, I definitely want to get Anna leveled up in fragile and just in time. Yeah, and at that point maybe we'll get Monica another fragile. It's just in time, really. This unlocks the rush deliveries and the super urgent deliveries, whatever they're called. Just first 2 ticks. So that's really all we need there, I think, for just in time for the time being. So what we'll do, maybe we'll get her 3 ticks in fragile and then start getting her ADP certificates here. And we'll let Anna get 2 here, get her up to 3 there as well. So lots of things to go down the road there, but it's good. It's good that we're earning some potential here. We got the money rolling in. How are they doing here? So they're at 92%. So they're almost there. What do we need here? Profit. So we only need about 13. Yeah, really just over $12,000 this. The remainder of this week. They hit 100% here, so they're 83% last week. It's not too shabby. Of course, Flagstaff, we are rolling in dough here. But yeah, so we've been working hard the last 30 odd days last month. So I think what we're going to do now, take a little break, take a rest, take some time off, do some traveling here in our Kenny. Because ultimately what I want to do, we need to take a break here, but we're really going to put our nose to the grindstone over the next couple of weeks. And because my ultimate game plan here, let's take a look at the map. My ultimate game plan here, since I am a collector, I am a hoarder in games. I don't want to do that, thanks. So I do like to collect stuff in games, and what better thing to collect here in our truck simulators than trucks? But unfortunately, we can only fit one truck in our Flagstaff garage, and we've got it, our Kenny 900. So what I'm gonna end up doing, the next closest garage, I think is down here in Phoenix. I don't think there's one in Kingman. Alright, yeah, there's no garage here in Kingman. There's none up in the Grand Canyon Village. I don't think there's one in Holbrook. Is there one in Gallup? I don't think there's one in Gallup either. No. Oh, wait. Yeah, there's one in... No, it's Coastline Mining. Yeah, so there's none in Gallup. So the next closest one we got here, unfortunately there's none in Camp Verde. It would be nice if there was one in Camp Verde, but there is one here in Phoenix. There it is up there. So what I'm going to end up ultimately doing is getting a garage in Phoenix, but not hiring any drivers for it. Because I'm going to use this as my collection garage. I'm going to use this as my little play garage, my toy garage. So I'm going to start buying trucks. You know, some more Kennys, a couple of Peterbilts. Of course, we can have 5 trucks per garage here when we level up the garage. But I'm going to collect some trucks there, and I'll be working out of Flagstaff and Phoenix. I'm going to work out of both of them. So we'll do some jobs in Flagstaff and head on down here to Phoenix, transfer ourselves to that garage, and start working on jobs there. That way we can maintain 100% profitability between these two. And of course leave our girls there in Albuquerque. And I think what I want to do, instead of filling up each garage with drivers, is have every garage I own with one available slot. That way I can transfer to that garage at any time I want and drive out of that garage if I see a garage is struggling or something to that. So I think that's my ultimate game plan. But yeah, we're gonna get the Phoenix garage at some point soon, and maybe get a truck or two to throw in there just to play around with, and of course do jobs with. I think what I'm going to end up doing is getting a day cab just to do some freewheeling here that we're going to do today. So where are we today? Well, we're back here in Tucson. If you remember our last episode here, let's pop into the game and get rolling. We're out here by the bitumen construction site. If you remember our last episode, we took on the Tasmanian Devil's Bro challenge to take a job out of this site, and very interesting it was. So we're going to actually head back into this site because there's more than meets the eye, to use the Transformers expression here, to this little area here. So we're going to check out. We're going to check it out here and see if we can't find ourselves something a little interesting here to start off our vacation, you might say. Going to take a couple of days vacation here. See the sights, enjoy the Arizona countryside here. So let's go ahead up here to the to where the actual job site is, where you pick up the jobs. So this is where you pick up and generally drop off the jobs right out here in this little area. And of course, if you remember, up here to the left is the winding mountainous road where you have to bring the jobs in order to park them and get them out of here, because you can't really do it back there. Some of them, unless you have a short trailer, you can't really get through that area there. There's that winding mountain scenic road. But the interesting thing here, if you will note, now most dead-end roads, as you can see here on the map, this is a dead-end road. However, if you've noticed in these truck simulators, there's usually a developer barrier, the anachronism here of the X's that prevent you from going down that road. But we don't have that here. We've only got a few of these construction barrier barrels. So I take that to mean we can actually get watch the truck there, get through this area. So let's just go ahead and crash the barriers here. Am I dragging this? Yes, I am dragging the barrier. I am pushing this guy pretty well, so let's get him out of our way, thank you. And let's continue on down this road. Very interesting. Get back here. How about a trailer? We can zoom out a little bit further and get a little bit more of the scenic tour. That's okay. Let's. So obviously we are off the map now. We are freewheeling it in more ways than one. So obviously there's nothing to stop us here. So let's see. Check out the overhead map. So we're not, you know, we're not heading towards Mexico. Nowhere close to California. But we are off the beaten path, you might say here. So let's see where this little ditty leads us. Oh, what have we here? What could this be? It's a little Easter egg. And look, oh, what do we have here? We ourselves a little mechanic shop. We ourselves a gas. So the service center open 24 hours. So what do we got here? There's no name. Interesting. So yeah, just your typical shop here. Service. Do we need any service? I think we just got, yeah, the undercarriage and tire wear, which is normal. Co-insurance helping us out there a bit. Let's go ahead and get our repairs in. Let's go, while we're here, might as well get some repairs in. There we go. Interesting. A little secret trucker area, it seems like, huh? A Chevron gas station, so we can fill up with gas. Matter of fact, let me take a look here, see how much gas we do have. So we've got less than half a tank. So we can go, yeah, we can go 958 miles. We got enough gas for 958 miles, so that's pretty good. We don't need gas straight away here. Service station, so it was popping here, so we could, if this was actually showing up on the map, we can mark it as explored. A little food mark there. Interesting. Like some storage units, self-storage units. Moped. Some mopeds here, a little picnic area. So what do we got? Oh, we got a dude out here looking at the wavy things. What's this say? Oh, we got to sign up here. Let's see what this says. SCS Soft Race Circle. Racer wanted. If you can read this, you are in range. Oh, we are in range. So it's a racing track. Look at that. And take ourselves a little loop around the race here. Okay, let's go ahead and, ooh, let's not damage our newly serviced truck there. And there's our achievement unlocked, which of course won't pop up on my screen, but achievement unlocked, start your engine. So Steam achievement complete. Take a spin around the racetrack here, shall we? Turn, baby. finish line. And we did. There we go. There's our spin around the track. Can we get in that inner track? I didn't see. Maybe out there. I think there's. I didn't really see an opening, but I wasn't really noticing. I was trying, fully crashing. Oh, there's somebody dancing out there. Yay, cheering me on. Way to go. Somebody fixing the lights. But there we go. So there's a little Easter egg there. How to get the Steam achievement for racing the truck. Nice. So there we go. Yes, he saw a racing track. Nice. Alright, here, let's take a look at our map. Okay, so let's see. Next thing we're going to do here. Now there is another Steam achievement for what they call Powell's Trail, seeing the Colorado River sites. So let me. Where are we going here? We want no. Yes, we want that one up. Thank you. And then we're going to do. Bring OBS up so I can see OBS over that. So there we go. Excellent. So the Colorado River sites, we have to go to Yuma, Erhrenberg, down here south of Kingman off of Route 40, then up here on Route 93 north of Kingman. And then there's the Grand Canyon Village, and then I believe Page as well. Now the Grand Canyon Village is the only place we have left to unlock, city left to unlock in Arizona as well. So far we've gotten everybody in New Mexico, Grand Canyon Village left. So nice, I'll be able to unlock that Steam achievement for unlocking every city, visiting every city in Arizona as well. Very cool. Oh, I went to Barstow. When did that must have been a quick job very, very early on here. I don't remember going to California. Well, California, here I come one day. Anyway, that's going to be the title of a video when we officially go to California for the first time. But that's far in the future here, sort of. So our vacation is going to take us along Powell's Trail, sort of in reverse. So since we're already down here, we're going to head to Yuma, Erhrenberg, then we'll work our way up to Kingman. And unfortunately, there's no... See, 95 is the only quick route here, so we're going to end up taking 95 up this way. Route 95, not Interstate 95. Interstate 95 is near where I am, actually. Unfortunately, there's no shortcut to Yuma, so we're actually going to have to run out here to Yuma, run all the way back to Phoenix, come up to Erhrenberg, then we can take the shortcut up here into Kingman, then head up Route 93 up towards Vegas. Now, I think I've got 3 of these unlocked already, but we're going to visit them all again anyway, because I'm not sure which 3 out of the 1, 2, 3, 4 places, 5 places we've been to have actually officially unlocked. So we're going to visit them all. We're going to head back here to Flagstaff. I'm actually going to save Grand Canyon Village for last. So after we visit up here, we're going to come all the way back through Flagstaff, all the way up here to Page, then back down. Then we will actually visit the Grand Canyon, one of my favorite places of all time. And then perhaps, if there's time, we'll come out here to Meteor Crater as well, or where Meteor Crater should be. Meteor Crater is actually off of I-40 here. Just south of a town called Winslow, Arizona, which is, I think it's a little bit closer to Holbrook, so it's probably, on this map, probably right in this general area where Winslow would be. Meteor Crater would be probably right down around this little segment here. So maybe we could drive to it. Maybe we can go off-road and see where Meteor Crater should be. Maybe we'll actually find Meteor Crater. Who knows? But yeah, that's going to be our vacation. So in the meantime, let's rock and roll. We're going to head to Yuma here. It looks like we are going to head. I guess we might as well go right there. Oh yeah, it's not showing up because I'm not officially on the map. So we've got to get back to Bitumen here. So I think we'll take a quick break, get back on the road, and head on to Erhrenberg here. I wonder if I can get a speeding ticket there. Yeah, I didn't see any cops. And all well, you know, I'm not. Maybe if I get over on this side of the road. Ooh, I better slow down here. What? Somebody replaced the barriers. How dare they? There we go. We're back here now. So go ahead. We don't want to crash too hard through these things here. We don't want to do any damage. There we go. Ooh. Alright. Let's get back in our truck here. And we are on our way. So it's going to be 4.5 hours for us to get to Erhrenberg. We'll be bobtailing all the way out. And maybe I should take a job, but you know, way hard enough trying to find jobs. You know, this is our vacation. We're not working. This is all pleasure here. Watch here. I better go outside. I might do better going outside here. I don't run into anything. So I guess I lied about that quick break I mentioned a minute ago. Or at least at that point in this video. Alright. So we're back here out on the open road. So what we'll do now, we'll take a transition. And when stop here. When we return, we shall be somewhere outside of Yuma. Because you know what? We might as well visit some rest stops too. So we got this area to explore. What do we got here? So I want to try to squeeze everything I can into this one video. We're almost already half an hour into it. So we'll be taking some detours here to, well, we can't visit that one, but visit some rest stops. We'll eventually need to pick up some gas because this is 200 miles. So somewhere out here we'll pick up again outside of Erhrenberg and see what we can get. Alright, there we go. Thanks everybody. Alright, we're back here outside of Erhrenberg. Turn that off. Outside of Yuma, rather. Erhrenberg's the next stop. Turn off here now. Okay. We'll keep on going. A little after, about 8:15 in the evening time. And we're there. Where are we exactly? Maybe we've got to, we've crossed the border into California, so maybe we've got to go visit Yuma, perhaps. Or is this a little past Yuma? Let's see here. Oh, there's policeman. Oh, it's like river up here? I guess more or less a reservoir out here. Busy. We did make good time here, though. Let's nudge on over here. See if we can't find a place to turn around here. We're just gonna do something quite illegal here. We're gonna swing around this way. There we go. Get back to Yuma. That was this made it back, yeah. Let's move over, shall we? Ooh. 5 miles an hour speed limit here. Now we're up to 70 again. .42 prints. Let's see where we want to go here. Oh, we don't want to go out. We want to go in. Alright, we make it right here. That takes us into town. Let's go ahead and do that. Nobody coming up on that side. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead. And we'll go determine where our next stop is at. I think we're still good on gas. Yeah, we can go 611 miles. Let's see here. Well, we got this little bit to explore down here. Let's go head towards the mechanics. All right. This is a rest stop here too. Go ahead and park and see where we head next. No bang. There we go. It's off. Turn off the engine. We'll check our map. Okay, so I think our next stop is going to head back. Now we could go... Actually, it might be shorter to go up through El Centro and go back this way. But I don't want to go through California yet. Not yet. Not officially. I'll just save California, although we did a little bit of California here. Yes, we're just going to head back. We want to see him in the daytime anyway, so what we'll end up doing, we're going to drive back up through Phoenix and head this way to Erhrenberg, eh? Methinks? Yes, indeed. Then what we'll do, we'll come out this way, head up 95. That'll be a shortcut up into this area over here, I think. Let's see where this takes me if I do that. Yes, he wants me to go that way. If I go... Let me see, can I drag? I don't think I can drag and just mark, so let's do this. One and then two. No, alright, so we've got to head only to the end here. So that's 5 hours. So we might actually stop in Phoenix for a rest. And then, let's see, where's... Oh, we got a nice little hotel there, I think. Boop. There we go. We stop at the hotel in Phoenix. And then in the morning, we'll head to Erhrenberg. Alright, so let's go ahead and rock and roll here. It's already 10 o'clock, so hopefully we can make Phoenix not too late. Uh-oh, I think I just went up over the cab. Map again just to make sure. So well, let's knock that off. We don't need that. That's only 3 hours, so we'll be there in the wee hours of the morning. Now, of course, we do have a rest stop here. We can swing by that. So we do have a sleeper. Maybe fill up with gas here too, a little bit. Visit that. So let's knock that off. So that's only an hour and a half. All right, let's do that. A little bit of nighttime driving. My snowman's eyes glow. Ooh. So I don't think... I'm trying to think how far south. I think we did take... Oh. Speeding? Are you serious? cruise on for that. Gotta be kidding me, $1,000 for that. Killing me. Alright, well, at least speed limit 65 here. Down here, there we go. Oh, unbelievable. Oh, we're 55 now. Well, this vacation's turned out to be expensive. Is there a time? Do we have a clock on the dash anywhere? I don't see one. Fuel gauge. See if there's a oh, there we go, 10:35. All right. I wouldn't go 75 now at least. Ooh, let's try to stay in our own lane. Dude, come on, seriously? Oh, is that a cop in front of me? Can't tell if there were lights on top of that car or not. So what was I saying before I got distracted and did my lead foot? Yes, I'm trying to think how far. I don't know if we went this far south. A trip out to Arizona. I know we went to Lake Havasu City, which we unfortunately can't pass Lake Havasu City. There's just no road to it on the map. Where my parents used to own some land out there. As a matter of fact, I could show you. Show you where Lake Havasu City should be. As soon as we hit this rest area here. Yeah, I think this rest area here would be a good spot. There, it's already after 11 o'clock. Spin around here so we can explore some road too before we bunk down for the night. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Hopefully nobody's coming. Yeah, I know. Oh, there goes the sign. I haven't knocked down a road sign in a while. Oops. Oopsie. Yeah, we got this little spot spot we want to nab to, don't we? Which I could probably nab this on the way out in the morning, but let's get it now. Doesn't seem to be any traffic here. Alright, there we go. I think that's it. I don't think I need anything more. Alright, go ahead. Let's go. Let's go. Spin around here as soon as I get this little bit back here. There we go. Good, 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 good. Boom. Let's go ahead and pull in for the night. Lights off. Engine off. Boom. So yeah, so Lake Havasu City is right up around here. So unfortunately we can't get to it again unless we head really off-road, which I don't know how far off-road we can go. So I won't do that. I will see. I do want to see if we can do a meteor crater. That would be interesting. But yeah, so we'll bunk here for the night. Good, and we'll actually be able to explore that little bit there. We'll eventually have to visit that gas station. Be able to clear out those 2 bits of road. And let's see where else. And then they'll be up through Phoenix. So let's see, from here, they'll essentially be going up there. So 4.5 hours to get that way. Let's see here. Anything? We can't do that part, unfortunately. We can swing over this rest stop at least. Clear that side out. Oh, way station. We'll have to bypass that way station. Probably, not that we need it, but we might as well stop in Erhrenberg and fill up there. There's a charge in the Walberts. We've been to the Walberts, but might as well fill up before we head up that way. Alright. That, of course, will be the goal. In the meantime, I think we're going to get some sleep. And we'll see everybody in the morning. Time to close the curtains and bunk down. Good night, everyone. See you in the morning. Good morning, everyone. 5 o'clock here in the morning. Got ourselves a little over 4 hours of sleep there. That's really all we need. Right? Because what time was it? It was just before 1 o'clock. So 4 hours. So we do want to press on. But we do have a few things to take care of first. So first things first. Let's check on how our ladies are doing. See what we got here. You know what? Let me do garage first. Let's see how they are overall. The garage 93%, so we're getting there. It's Thursday morning, so we still got all day today, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, because the week actually starts on Mondays. So we still got 4 days for them to pull in about another 12 grand. I think that's doable. I think they can get there. Let's go ahead and see what our ladies have been up to here. Anna, she's taking a load of sand from Albuquerque to Artesia. She'll be there in 8 hours. Let's see what she's done. Ventilation shaft. I think that was the last job we saw she was in the middle of doing. After that, she took some frozen food in Albuquerque. Not bad. She's getting there. Almost 3,000 a day she's earning, so that's pretty good. Monica up there, 5,300. Got some cheese. She does cheese from Holbrook going into Albuquerque. So she had, I think she's only used packaging when we last checked, so good. 20. Then she did what, some home accessories in Albuquerque, just over 700 bucks for that. And she took cars into Holbrook for 26, and she's on her way back. So very nice, very nice. Waiting for both of them to level up, and then we can start giving them some, give them another tick of long distance here. Let's see how we're doing there. But we do have our own leveling up to do. We have been level 20. I forget exactly when I did that, which video. I don't know whether I was level 20 in our last episode or not, or if I did that in between time. I think I was level 20. I just forgot to do this. The question is now what to do. So long distance, I don't know if, I mean, 1,600 miles is pretty much most of the map, I think. If we're going more than that, I don't think it'd be too beneficial. Let me see something here. What's the longest distance we can go here? Zoom out here a bit. So I guess Eureka or Hornbrook. I would say Hobbs, I guess, would be the longest distance. So where are we at in Hobbs here? So we've got 700 miles to get to Hobbs. Eureka is 1,000. Hornbrook 1,000. So that's 1,089. 1,065. So Hornbrook is a little bit further distance. So figure 700, so about 1,700, almost 1,800 miles would be the longest possible trip, I think. Around about there in the map as it is currently. So let's check this out here. Long distance. Yeah, so I mean, that's only, less than 200 miles that we're missing there. So I mean, we could unlock something from, but what are the chances that Hobbs would have something going up there, or was it Eureka or the other one, wherever the other further city was in California, going back to Hobbs. So we don't really need any more than 4 in long distance now till the map starts expanding again. Here we get a couple more states we can travel in. Fuel economy, not really all that useful. Nothing, pretty basic too, just 10. Whether you're with a trailer or driving free. You can always go another ADR certificate. ADP, ADR, I think it's ADR. I know I've taken a couple of class 1s. I don't know if I have done the other classes yet. I'll have to see what comes up. So I think really, right now, our best bet is to start unlocking the just-in-time delivery. So the first 2 ranks here are really the key ones, because that first one unlocks the important deliveries. Second one unlocks the urgent deliveries, but there's a big experience bonus for the first 2 ranks, and then everything else is just increasing the basic reward bonus for each level here, so that we get 6% for important deliveries when we do rank 2. Again, additional 10% when we finish an urgent, and then everything bumps up off of that. So I think that's where we need to be right now. Start unlocking those, and perhaps after our vacation, that'll be our first job. Will be a impulse delivery. See how we do, eh? Meantime, let's get on the road. Time's a waste. Now it's 5:15 here. We want to get up to at least the second point here, Erhrenberg. So let's see. We're heading up here. So that's almost over 4.5 hours. Then our next stop would be up here. Our next stop would actually be up through Kingman. So we'd be heading up. We don't want to do that. Thanks. So we'd be heading up here. Oh no, that's right. I want to add to the end. That's what I want to do. Add to the end. There we go. So we'd be flying back Kingsman. So 8 hours. That puts us at, let's see, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8 9, 9 to 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12 to 1. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so we should be able to make it up to, I think the other one, this is, what is this here? Probably end up exploring this road is what we'd end up doing. So I'd be heading up this way to here. About 10 hours. We'd be over in Vegas again. Stop over in Vegas, why not? So it'd be, oh, there's garage in Vegas. Where is, okay, there's mechanic with rest. Is that it? There's a rest spot up there, but we don't want to go that far up. Because then we'll be coming back down, head up into Page at that point. So I think we'll stop in Vegas after this trip. Nice long 10-hour trip here. All right, let's get on the road. And let's see, is there anything we want to swing by here? Perhaps we'll take a rest here. Or rest, not rest, but at least explore that little rest area. Coming up through here. That's a little weird, so that's, yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Alright. So we'll be heading up to Vegas then. That's going to be our goal. Let's get rid of these for now. There we go. That's the main goal there. So let's go ahead and fire her up. Lights on. Hey mate. Nobody coming? Alright, let's go ahead and rock and roll here. How do we for gas too, by the way? Alright, 521 miles. Should be... yeah, we'll definitely want to fill up too at some point. Alright, let's rock and roll. Yeah, here on the road, and before you know it, I think we'll be, ooh, a bit bumpy there. We'll be at the second point of interest. I gotta watch your speed here, so I know I got enough gas. Oh, I gotta watch the road here. Oh, I missed it. Get back to speed. Here we go. That's our speed, 68. We can go up to 75, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, let's throw the cruise on there so we don't get another speeding ticket today. Oh boy, let's try to stay on the road. We'll watch the sunrise. And then we'll take a little jump in time here, I think. I think I'll stay over in this lane. Ooh, nice mountain range out there. Lovely morning for a drive. Sky looks beautiful out there today. Uh-oh, I saw flashing lights. I hope it wasn't for me. I swear, officer, I've got cruise on. I'm on the interstate, so I shouldn't have to worry too much about speed here. Do I dare go for a scenic lookout? Try not to wreck. Hey, mate. Oh, I'm getting a little too close there. Too wobbly on them exterior runs here. We're driving to the sunrise. Look at that. Beautiful thing. Oh, there's the sun. A little difficult to see. Tour bus. Hello, tour bus. I know there's a car in front of me. I know there's somebody in front of me. Helicopter out there. Alright, I gotta get back in here. Those exterior views would probably be a whole heck of a lot easier. Oh boy, easier if I had the steering wheel. But we gotta work with what we got here. Oh, I forgot I got zoom on now too, which makes things so much easier. There's the sun. So time here, 6:30. Wow, we've already been on the road over an hour. Nice. Oh, and I missed my turn. I missed the turn. Alright, let's pull off to the side here. Let's pull off to the side here, so I gotta figure out what I'm doing here. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. Alright, we'll just come up through that way in Phoenix. That works. Alright. We'll go a little bit longer. That's right. Not a complete disaster anyway. Are you waiting for me, dude? Gotta wait for traffic here. I think my mouse just died on me. That does not help, thank you. There we go. There's the sun. There's the sun in our Kenny. Alright. Oh, you're waiting. Thank you. So kind. Alright, let's resume. Beautiful. Are we on our way to Erhrenberg? Yeah?